What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they got the Game 1 victory in the Eastern Conference Finals, 97-89. This game, let me just start off by saying J.R. Smith was one of the reasons why that the Cleveland Cavaliers won this game. I mean, this dude was on fire. He was hitting on all cylinders pretty much towards the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. J.R. Smith hit some back-to-back threes, and that's when he just took off for the rest of the game. I mean, he was 8 from 12 from the three-point line, 10 from 16 from the field, 28 points. He scored more than what his bench scored, and plus more than what the Hawks bench scored. His bench, 0 bench points, 0 for 9 from the field goal, and 0 for 7 from the three-point line. So this guy came to play. I don't know if it's because he was practicing like a couple hours earlier before the game, but hey, he stepped up big, and he stepped up big when it mattered the most. Now, of course, LeBron James, he did what he was, what he was supposed to do, play good, attack the basket, pretty much try to get his players going, and he did that. Now, he had what he had 28 points, I believe, or 31 points, something like that. He did his part. He played big. The Cleveland Cavaliers, even with that said, the game was still close. The Atlanta Hawks, they fought hard. They had the game tied up and entering the halftime. It's just, I think it was just too much of J.R. Smith, man. They couldn't stop his threes from falling, and they couldn't really stop LeBron James penetrating to the basket. Now, we all know that, DeMar Carroll, he was supposed to be that guy that tried to slow LeBron James down. Pretty much he was going to guard him throughout the whole game, and he did that. He didn't slow him down, but, he played his part. Now, even though DeMar Carroll, he got injured in the fourth quarter, I think a hyperextended knee, that's a big, big blow. So we have to see what happens. If he's out for the rest of the series, it might be tough for the Atlanta Hawks to, try to win this game, because pretty much he was one of their leading scorers in the last series and their best three-point shooter in the last series. So he's going to be a big, big blow if he's not able to come back. They already lost Tabo Cephalosha. They don't have him in to guard LeBron James. So now you have to rely on Kent Bazemore to come in and try to, play good defense and play some good offense. Now, LeBron James, for the most part, like I said, he did his job. He had 2 fouls early on, but in the second quarter, that's when he just turned up a notch and got the job done. Tristan Thompson chipped in with some 14 points, I think 11 rebounds. Mozgov had 10 rebounds. I can't remember how many points he had, but the weakness for the Atlanta Hawks that killed them, they got out-rebounded, 49-37, and they cannot allow that to continue to keep happening. I mean, I know you have undersized guys in Paul Millsap and Al Horford, but they have to collectively as a group out-rebound the Cleveland Cavaliers, because if they don't, it's going to hurt them. And also, Jeff Teague, I love the way he was attacking the basket. He played better basketball. Him and Dennis, they're going to have to continue to keep attacking, even though Dennis didn't have a great game. But I don't think nobody can stop Jeff Teague, so they're going to have to continue to he's going to have to continue to keep attacking, especially with Kyrie Irving, who was hurt and, pretty much couldn't do too much, and I think he tweaked his knee again, so I don't know what's going to go on with Kyrie, but I know these teams need to take advantage of no Kevin Love and no Kyrie Irving. I mean, not a healthy Kyrie Irving. And I think one thing I don't like the Atlanta Hawks is doing, they don't want to play half-court offense with the Cleveland Cavaliers. These guys have to run. They have to run. They have to get up and down the court, because they have the ability to do that. They have to get up and down the court, And Paul Millsap and Al Horford, they have to bring Thompson and Mozgov out with their perimeter shoot. They have to bring those bigs out that would allow, T and Dennis to get to the basket even more easier. Because if they can do that, and plus knock down perimeter shots and mid-range shots, the two bigs, then they have a great, great chance. But even with everything that had went on, the Atlanta Hawks, they still had a great chance to win this game. It's just J.R. Smith continued to get hot down the stretch, and it was just too much for them. Even with the minute left, LeBron James sealed it up with that big, big dunk. But, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they outscored the Atlanta Hawks 22-4 in the final 5 minutes of the third and the first 2 minutes of the fourth. It was, they just got crushed by J.R. Smith and his three-point shooting. Now, my thing is, this is my thing. Going into game 2, They need to decide if they're going to pack in the paint and stop LeBron James from getting to the basket so easy, or let LeBron James go crazy, get 30, get 40, if he can. But play tight defense on the perimeter shooting. They cannot allow Dellavedova, James Jones, if they put in Mike Miller, J.R. Smith to go crazy and knock down perimeter shooting. Me personally, I'd rather have LeBron James try to shoot for 30 or 40. I would be more concerned about the perimeter shooting. Oh, and even Kyrie Irving, because even if him limping around, he possibly can knock down some 3-point shots. Iman Shumpert also. So me personally, I wouldn't double team LeBron James because that'll just open up, more. That'll just open up the shooters to get more attempts as making the 3-point shot. So that's what I would do. Me personally, let LeBron get his, okay? But force him to shoot more. Don't let him get them easy baskets in the paint. And don't let those shooters get those easy open looks, even though a lot of J.R. Smith shots was contested. But for the most part, they just have to get going. And also, this squad, they have to get Kyle Korver has to get loose and start knocking down perimeter shots. This is one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the NBA this year, the Atlanta Hawks. Even though the Cleveland Cavaliers in the postseason, they're a good 3-point shooting team too. But their offense can't keep regressing. It has to get better. And like I said, they played the Cleveland Cavaliers good. It's just J.R. Smith just 3-point shooting hurt them the most, So I'm interested to see what's going to happen in game 2. And Damari Carroll, if he's not in, it's going to be very, very interesting, okay? But I still think the Atlanta Hawks have a chance to win the next game or even win this series. But, of course, I picked the Cleveland Cavaliers because of LeBron James. And just, like I said, it's hard to beat a player 4 times in their prime. Your whole team will have to play great basketball, offense and defense. But that's just my little recap of the game. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share, tell me what you thought about the game. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And yeah, man, game 2 should be very interesting. Both teams have to make some adjustments, but the Atlanta Hawks, they really have to make some adjustments and figure out what they want to do as far as trying to guard LeBron James. And I think Budenholzer, he knows how to guard LeBron James, but now with Carroll down, it's like, what do you do? But anyway, guys, I'm out. Deuces.